using WordPress and Woo themes. In a previous video, we looked at our welcome page, which is our home page, really, at this website. And we looked at the document information, and we looked at the featured image, which in this theme goes behind the text. Here, I'm just going to show you something fairly simple. I just put my cursor there and pressed enter, so I've got this space here. And just to be a purist, I'm just going to change the formatting back to paragraph. I'm going to use, this is the classic look builder for WordPress, and I'm going to use the Add Media button. What this does, it enables you to add media in a particular section. I'm going to click here, and then I'm just going to insert into the page. And all it does is it puts that image above the text. Can you see the difference between what we did in the document block with a featured image? It went behind. This one just goes here. And once you've inserted it, when you click on it, you can change the alignment and you can change some other features about it. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it right aligned. And then, actually, I'm going to remove it. And remember, we had that gap there. I'm going to remove that gap. And I'm just going to try reinserting it. It's over here. You can also do that here when you first insert it. You can change the alignment so it's right aligned. You can have it linked to something, and you can change the size. So I will leave the size. Do you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to large, and I'm going to make no alignment. And what it will do is it will push the text down. So the image will now be up the top and the text will be under it. And then I go update, and then we can reload the page, and you'll get a much better idea of what I mean. So there's our home page the way we previously had it. I'm going to reload it, and we're now at our welcome, and the text goes beneath it. So nice and simple there. Now we're going to look at just replacing this with a logo, because it's all good to have this writing here, but what we really want is we want a logo. And the best way to do that is customize. As soon as I click customize, we're going to be able to change a lot of things. So I'm going to click customize. It normally opens a panel on the left. And then once it's fully loaded, you'll see these are all the things we can change. The main one we want to do here is we could use this button. Oh no, that's to edit the menu. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do site identity. So I click site identity. There's our site title already there. There's our tagline, and we just need to select the logo. Now I'm going to, we've put some logos in, and I haven't tested these logos, so I'm going to just click what we see here. There's a couple other options. So if I look at these, the differences, there's a difference in size, number of pixels. You don't want it to be too big, but you also don't want it to be too small. That's very small, that's very big. This is just right. It sounds like a fairy tale. I'm going to choose this one because it's got the wording of the services that we offer here. And then I'm just going to change it here to electrician. Remember, I'm optimizing it here. Electrician, air conditioning, refrigeration, and Ourimbah, Gosford, Tuggerah. These are really just keywords. These are what people are going to search for. I'm going to select all that, copy it, I'm going to paste it as the alt text and the description. So we're going to make them the same. And I'm going to click select. Now it's asking us to crop this, and I'm not going to follow their crop guidelines. I'm just going to crop it to the edge. I'm going to go crop image. And then it should preview. And there we have it. That's what it looks like. We've now got our logo on our website. And then we can do this. This is the site icon. And a lot of people don't do it. I think it really polishes off a site. It basically becomes this little icon here. You see people like Crazy Domains do it. We won't do it now because I've got to really think about what we're going to do. We're probably going to use this symbol here, this little electrical symbol, but we'll have to separate it. this is the main purpose of this video, is just to show you how to put a logo up there and then your main keywords here. So I'm going to go publish. And then we can close this down. This is how we close that customization area. We've now got a logo. So we have a logo, looks a lot more professional already. We have a nice image in there. And it's nice and plain and simple. And look, the thing is, for someone now, if they went to this website on a laptop, there's nowhere to click. So sometimes on this homepage, you'd put buttons to click to go to these different areas. So I'm just going to quickly click on these. Maintenance. Okay. Notice the layout is different here. And when I say the layout, we basically have this area here, which is the widget area, normally on the right-hand side. But if I click on refrigeration, we'll see that at least now our logo is consistent, electrical service is consistent. We could literally now start to put a call to action in here. I mean, we need to polish this up as well, for example. So these are bullet points. So we will do that. And what we really want is we want the call to action. The call to action is, let us know that you want us to quote you for some electrical work. So that's what we're going to work towards in the next video. And while I've got you here, we're going to use Gravity Forms, and we're going to be looking at plugins. So these are the plugins. If I click here, we can see what's already installed. Usually it's just the default plugins. We do have Ninja Forms here, and we're going to look at Gravity Forms. But that's the next step for our website, is to have a call to action so that someone can fill in a form.